Hello everyone, today is Valentine's Day and I've been baking and making all kinds of fun things for my family and they do appreciate it, and showing you how to make a protein Pop-Tart. So super simple recipe. Your collagen, your protein is going to go into your jam. So I make my own jams. Most of the ingredients like the raspberries, the blackberries, and the apples with the applesauce are from my family's tree farm that they have, and then I collect this out in the wild of the UP. So another time I'll show you how to make jams and jellies as well. So today we're just making a homemade Pop-Tart. You're going to take, it's super simple, take 3 cups of flour. I use 1 stick of butter. Some people use 2 sticks. I don't think that's necessary. I cut them into cubes and I'm going to put them inside of my flour. You might ask, well, where does the, is this supposed to be good for you? You can't always be eating foods that are not sweet. And I tell people this is a really good alternative if you want something that is a little sweeter and you're kind of sick of toast and jelly, things like that. So yes, it's not the best for you, but it's not the worst for you either. So you're going to be cutting these cold pieces of butter into your mix. Okay, so we have mixed all of the butter into the flour. So we have 3 cups of flour in there and 1 stick of butter, okay? Now, you can add cold water to this to start making it more doughy, but I do something different. I put coffee creamer in it. This is French vanilla. It gives it just a little sweet taste to it because I don't have any sugar in there, and it's actually really good. So I don't ever like measure this out. I pour it in there and I want my dough consistency. And you don't want it real, like really mushy, but you don't want it flaky either. And you can add whatever you want. You can add the coffee creamer, or you can add just plain water, or you could add just cream or milk, or this just gives it a little bit of a sweeter taste that I like. Now, I don't eat a lot of sweets or candy or anything like that. I'm just not a candy person per se. But I do like this. It has the protein in there that I'm going to show you how to put into your jellies and your jams. And it's nice to have that little sweet dessert. You can make them as small as you want, so you can have little tiny portions and still have that. You can make them a larger size as well. But I like to have these as little tiny portions. And I exercise and work out every day. So these are kind of my alternative fallbacks. Instead of buying those really expensive protein bars, I'm not going to pay $5 to $7 for 2 or 3 of these protein bars, or a case of it for $50. I'm not going to do that. So using the alternative would be making your own. You know exactly what ingredients are in there. You know what your portion sizes are, and it gives you just that little bit of a sweet taste that you kind of need throughout the day. And if you are exercising a lot, now I do a lot of biking, I do a lot of weightlifting, and I do a lot of taekwondo. So this is kind of my little alternative to a protein bar. So with that, you're just going to keep on mixing this up until we get to a dough consistency. Then we're going to roll it out, and I'll show you how to do that. All right, so we're back. We have made our dough. Now you can wrap this in plastic wrap and put it into the refrigerator and for up to 2 hours and do it then if you want to have to do your desserts later. Or If you planned on having guests over the next day, you could put it in there with the plastic wrap and do it tomorrow as well for 24 hours. So today, I want to make these really super fresh. These are, I just pull some of the dough off, right? And this is floured. I have flour on here. And I'm just going to roll these out. Like so. So to make these, I'm just using a round canning jar lid, right? So you don't have to get real technical about this, but you just make your little rounds and you're going to put them here. So today is, I've been doing a lot of baking in the kitchen a lot today, and that's okay because I'm going to have guests over. So my kids really, really like this and want the protein Pop-Tarts. You can make your dough as thick as you want, okay? So you're just going to continue in this manner, pulling some dough off your big portion here. And you can have this. Now, if your rolling pin starts to get a little wonky, sticking to it, you can just add some flour to your rolling pin. Use your ring. So you're going to have all these little rings, okay? And now I'm going to show you how to make, we'll continue on with this. I'm going to show you how to make the protein jelly. Okay, so we are back and I am taking my blackberry jam that I made this fall up at our cabin. And I'm adding in protein powder. So this is Great Lakes Wellness. I really like this company. I've been using them for years with a lot of my stuff. And today we're going to put this into our jam or our jelly. So just 1 scoop into our jam and jelly. And I'm going to mix this up. And today it's super cold outside. And it has been snowing all day. So I've been kind of glad to be staying inside the house. Now I'm going to add the rest of my jam. And as it mixes in there, it kind of gives it a different look to it. But that'll subside. At least you know you're getting all this great ingredients, right? And you could put peanut butter in here. You don't have to do you could do peanut butter and jelly. That's one of my daughter's favorites, is when I mix the peanut butter and jelly, and we'll do that here in a minute. So you're gonna take your little round that you have here, and you're going to add your protein jam, like so. And now what you're going to do is you're going to fold it over and take a fork, and you're simply going to, and I'll have this up close too. My husband's going to come and show you another one of these. And you have your first one that you've made. So they're super cute, right? So now I'll show you one up close.
There we go.
Okay, so I'm showing you from a different angle. My husband's gonna hold the camera for me. So you're gonna put your, just so you understand how to do this. And then you're just gonna clip and seal the ends together. Like so. And then you're just gonna transfer your little one onto a baking sheet. And we'll do that in just a little bit here. So we're gonna finish these up, and that is how you do them. I wanna show you how to make these cute little peanut butter and jelly, like little baked Pop-Tarts. So these are a little bit bigger portion size than your little half moon ones, right? So this is a full circle. I'm still using my canning lid, and so I've cut out 2 of these, right? And super simple. On one side, I put the peanut butter, and this is just for a little extra energy throughout the day. A lot of times my daughters, they're both going to nursing school, and they like to have these in their lunch. So you put the 2 together just like that. One side gets peanut butter, one side gets jelly, and then using your fork, you're just gonna take these, and this is just a bigger portion size to get you through your day. And just make sure that, you know, you're pushing down and really sealing that. My dog loves these peanut butter Pop-Tarts, so that's why you hear the whining. So there you have another one of those for your dessert. So you have a full one like this, and then you have the half moons that are a little bit less portion sizes, depending on what you need. Okay, so we are back and we are continuing on. So here is the apple. And so I make a lot of the, all my applesauce homemade. And then I'll add some cinnamon in there on top of the apple sauce. Also freeze these, so cook them, you know, bake them, and then put them in the freezer in plastic bags, and you can pull those out. And this is really about nutrition. And a lot of people think, well, if I go to the gym, I'll be able to lose all this weight. Well, you'll be able to be fit. But usually when you are talking about weight loss or weight maintenance, you are talking about the kitchen, okay? You can't out exercise a bad nutritional diet, okay? You just can't. So we're gonna check on the ones in the oven. They're on the air bake pan. And then I just have these other little pans here. We're gonna put these in, then I'll show you how to make the protein frosting. Okay, we are back. I have an oven. I'm all set to go. I put these on a air sheet, and they turned out fine. I'm gonna let them be on the cooling rack here, and I'll show you what those look like right here. So these are the peanut butter and jelly ones. I'm gonna let these cool, then we're gonna put the frosting on, the high protein frosting. While our Pop-Tarts are baking, I'm gonna show you how to make a quick and easy frosting. This is kind of a drizzle frosting. This isn't like thick and gooey frosting. It is just to get a little bit of flavor going. It doesn't have to be measured to the very exact, okay? So just a bowl, some powdered sugar into your bowl, okay? I didn't measure it. I don't need to. Again, we're using our creamer, and we are using some collagen. So just 1 scoop of collagen into our powdered. I'm gonna mix that around. I'm not gonna use any butter because this is just being drizzled onto there. It is not to be, you know, lathered, slathered and lathered in there. So anyway, here goes your creamer. And the little trick to this is, if it is too runny, just add some more powdered sugar. Your protein powder is already in there, and that's going to help it along. I really like the consistency already. I really don't have to do too much to it. I'm going to add a little bit of extract, so I have a little bit of a coconut extracts that I'm going to use. I make a wonderful Madagascar vanilla. Okay, so we are done. I have a couple more batches of the protein Pop-Tarts. They turned out absolutely wonderful on this Valentine's Day. And now we're making our protein. We've made our protein frosting. And remember, this is just a drizzle. It'll dry on here, and that is what you're looking for. You're not looking for a huge bunch of frosting, and it'll just lightly dry. And for my Valentine party tomorrow, this will be a wonderful addition to dessert. So there we go. There they are, all done. Simple, super simple. Have a good day. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, so all of the butter is mixed in